Hi, I'm Evan, your local YouTube funny man, and have I ever told you how much I hate the lighting in my basement? Look for a second. This shit is oppressively yellow, and I got this fucking ring light right here. And I still feel like it doesn't bring out the best in my looks. Like, personally, I think I got stuck with the ugly gene. But God, when I move out and get my own house, I'm gonna get some good lighting. I swear to you guys. Promise. So, do you remember last year when I made my guessing the My Hero Academia character voices? How the whole joke was, haha, I have not seen popular anime. Well, yeah, about that. During quarantine, I watched all current 88 episodes of My Hero. I saw the first movie, and I also saw those OVAs, the ones that are like, you know, canon, not canon, kind of side-ish stories. Overall, I'd have to say that the anime so far is, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. It's nothing special. I'm just kidding, it's actually really good. Like, damn, I am blown away by how much I have been impressed by it. Guys, I have to come clean. I'm not really an anime guy. When I was like a kid, or more of a teenager, when I first started going to conventions and stuff, maybe I'd watch a bit more anime, like I'd be more privy to giving it a chance. Like, you all know I love Pokemon, like, so much. And there are a few others that I like, namely Kill la Kill, Tsukuyami Moonphase. Has anyone ever seen that one? That one was really good. That was a personal favorite of mine. But other than that, yeah, I'm not really what you'd call an anime aficionado, or in layman's terms, a weeb. Inazuma 11? What happened to Inazuma 1 through 10? What makes 11 so special? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Well, is it? You're the one asking the question here, bro. But all jokes aside, My Hero Academia has been going on for like several years now. I know the manga started in 2014 and the anime started in 2016, and it was about time that I finally caught up. And I finished it in less than a month. Well, you know, finished is a relative term because it's ongoing, but I'm caught up, and that's what matters! First up on our agenda is characters. I ended up liking a lot of the characters a lot more than I care to admit. To be honest, I like a vast majority of Class 1A. Like, there's maybe only 2 people that I disliked in Class 1A. Minato's the obvious one. He can, like, piss off or whatever. But Bakugo. And I know this is going to get me a lot of hate. He's average, I guess. Look, I know that there is more to Bakugo than a stereotypical bully kid, and that he has some development and arcs, but he's still a bit of a bitch. But enough about who I don't like. Who do I like? Well, if I had to choose favorite class members from Class 1A, Deku's obviously there. I tend to gravitate towards, like, the shonen main character, like, heroic boy who tries to be his best and comes from nothing. I really like him, and I kind of like how he's a bit smarter. Like, he does a lot of research and studying, and he's always on his toes analyzing. I think that's a welcome change than having, like, a shonen character just be completely inexperienced or completely unknown. I mean, of course Deku's inexperienced, but, like, he knows his shit. He's always writing down, and he's always muttering to himself. Kinda like me. The next immediate character that I really liked was Tenya Ida. Now, I was not expecting to like Tenya Ida as much as I do, but the way that his character so quickly shifts, at least in terms of relation to Midoriya, is so welcome. I like how he goes from, excuse me, please shut the fuck up, the teacher is talking, to Midoriya. I was wrong about you. Let us start over and become friends. I guess I'm saying is that what I like is that he changed his opinion and he changed his perspective when he was presented with new information, which, to be honest, I don't see a lot of things do in media, at least from my perspective. If we're talking about other characters from Class 1A that are more secondary that I liked, Tokoyami's cool. He's the guy that I constantly called Falco before I remembered his name, because he literally just looks like a dark Falco. Also, if we're talking about characters that are underrated, Meizo Shoji. I liked him a lot, and I especially like the reason for why he's always wearing a mask. Because I don't think this is explained in the anime yet, so this is a spoiler warning. I will put a timestamp for when you can continue watching and skip over the spoiler, but... So the reason that Shoji wears a mask is because where he grew up, people were very discriminatory towards those whose quirks would change their physical appearance. So, like, Shoji has all those arms and stuff, and one day, he smiled in front of a little girl, and the girl cried. So he said that he wears a mask so that he never has to be responsible for anyone's sadness ever again. Listen, I wanted to watch this show for some epic action scenes, you know, punch punch, the pow pow. I didn't expect to fucking feel. However, now we get to the real important question. Who is the best girl in Class 1A? The correct answer is... All of them are good choices, honestly. I like all of them. Ochako, Suyu, Hagakure, they're fine. They're cool. But my favorites are a three-way tie between Jiro, Momo, and Mina. Jiro personally resonates with me because she has a lot of that, like, punk, goth, biker, rocker chick stuff. I will say right now that Jiro really gets a chance to shine in the second half of Season 4. I know that's a long way when people are like, oh, dude, just watch till episode 137, it gets good. But no, if you're liking Jiro and you're like, oh man, I wish she got more attention, wait till like the second half of Season 4, because the school festival stuff and her entire like development there, primo stuff. Also, I just really like her design. She has that very I guess punk, biker, rock motif, which I think is always really cool. I always incorporate that stuff into a lot of my designs. So good on you, Kohei Horikoshi. I think Mina's a lot of fun. She has some of the best expression work in the show. And she can breakdance, which, you know, is always pretty fucking cool. Also, I totally didn't spend $170 on this really cool Hyokujira figure. In fact, you know, that brings me up to a new point. Dear Kohei Horikoshi, I love you, I respect you, but can you please make a license more merchandise for more characters that aren't Deku, Ochako, Bakugo, and Todoroki? Like, yeah, I get it, they're the most popular characters, but come on, do more for the Jiro or the Tokoyami fans. Or at least make more things for them that won't cost me an arm and a leg. Because, she cost a pretty penny. Okay, now this question's gonna be a bit absurd, but tell me, what is stopping Momo from just pulling a gun out of her tits and shooting the bad guys with it? Oh, it's not a hero's duty! I don't know, man, just, like, tell her that the villains insulted her tea or something. She'll pull an AK-47 out after that, that's for sure. Then again, is it really a good idea for 16-year-olds to wield guns? Probably not. Is it bad that if Bakugo were real, I would tell him that he's a bitch, and then I'd say that his mom's hot? Mitsuki, more like Milfsuki. Yeah, buddy! A couple other folks I like in Class 1B. Kendo's cool, Tetsu's cool. Yo, they really named this guy the same name 4 names over. Like, how much do your parents have to hate you to just have the exact same name repeat itself 4 times? Tetsu! But personally, my favorite Class 1B member is Satsune Tokage. Look at that grin. That's how I draw smiles. Now in terms of my favorite pro heroes, whew, where do I begin? I just want to preface this by saying that I love every single female pro hero. Midnight, good. Mount Lady, even better. But it isn't until I got to Season 3 and Season 4 that I really fell in love. When they introduced the Wild Pussycats? The Wild Pussycats, one of society's greatest achievements.
But, look guys, look, it's one of my greatest achievements.
Yeah, Tiger's awesome, but have you seen Mandalay, or Pixie Bob, or Ragdoll, who might I add was done very dirty? Do kids these days still talk about simping? Because I want to simp for the Pussycats. But then, Hero Society peaked when they brought us Ryukyu. Oh mein Gott. It should be a crime to be this attractive, like, Christ. As for the villains, I won't lie, Tomura Shigaraki was really spitting some incel rhetoric, I think. I'm angry that nobody subscribed to my YouTube channel when I killed my parents. Then again, seeing as he uses a lot of gamer lingo, he's probably a gamer, so, you know, he can't be all that bad. but I can almost guarantee you that that man has dropped some heated gamer words in the heat of the moment. I can assure you that much.
What a fucking homo.
I liked Twice, which is surprising considering his Deadpool roots, because I'm not really a Marvel guy. I will say this, however, Gentle Criminal and La Brava are top tier villains. Don't even at me. It was so nice to see such a human character with such a grounded story and sort of upbringing after all the shit that happened with the Hehe Hasaikai and of course Shigaraki. And I'm not saying those stories were bad by any means. Hehe Hasaikai was great, and Tomura is interesting, but I guess it's nice that not every villain story has to be this, like, multi-episode long arc that's, like, with these dire consequences, you know? Gentle and La Brava were dealt a bad hand in life, and they were just sort of rolling with the punches afterward. Yes, all I want to do is cause a bit of dumb fun, and drink my tea and become the most epic YouTuber. Ha 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 ha! Oh, you are so epic, Gentle Criminal. I love you. Oh, I love you too, La Brava. I don't know, man, just name a better power couple. What do I think is the best arc, or at least the best arc so far? I definitely think that for me, it's a tie between the summer camp arc and the Hehe Hasaikai raid. I mainly like how in the camping arc, things went from 0 to 60, like that, and certain characters that don't usually get a chance to shine got some time in the spotlight, like Kendo and Tetsu. Like, their little episode was really nice to see. Also, Kota's story, his entire, like, history for why he dislikes heroes and villains and superhuman society as a whole, really got to me, and seeing Deku beat the shit out of his parents' killer was one of the most cathartic things in the entire series. Yo, Muscular was really out here saying, "I'll kill you," to a 4-year-old kid, or like 5-year-old. Hehe Hasaikai was really good, not only because Ryuki was there, and there's literally nothing wrong with her. Her quirk is perfect. I just thought the battles were really cool, and then, again, 1 or 2 characters that didn't really get a chance to shine as often got a chance to shine in the form of, like, Kirishima. Also, I really like Mirio, and, again, he was another character that was done dirty. Can we pour one out for the characters that have been done massively dirty? Ragdoll, Mirio Togeda, Sir Night Eye, rip him. I'm gonna save a million. I can't even save myself for my quirk being fucking erased. Freaking A, that was mean. When girls cried, Titanic. When boys cried, Mufasa died. When men cried, Eri jumping into Deku's arms as he says, "I will never let you go." Also, I will never ever get over the fact that the guy who voices Kai Chisaki, or Overhaul, is the same guy that voices Funtime Freddy in FNAF, Kellen Goff. That continues to blow me away. Oh, these filthy dead children. And yes, of course, I screamed when Deku went 1 for all at 100% and he was sending out all those fists at Chisaki. Oh my god.
Then how can I call myself a hero who saves everybody?
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! That was awesome. Well done.
I'm trying to figure out what else I really want to say about this show, because, like, I liked so much of it, and I don't know what else to say that I think would really fit. Anytime Bakugo gets roasted, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and Bakugo, you're actually not bad if you don't talk. Try shutting up.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Bakugo seems like the exact kind of kid who would start a YouTube channel and would make a video called, like, "Why We Need to Bring Back Bullying." He would be, like, the edgiest YouTube commentator. Other than that, I think the last thing that I wanted to say is that I've been reading the manga, and I've been reading from, like, where the anime is currently left off. Like, the end of Season 4 onward is, like, where I'm reading in accordance to the manga. You know what I'm trying to say, right? And I think it's pretty fucking cool. I won't spoil anything for you guys, because I know a lot of people, like, watch the anime but don't read the manga, which, of course, is totally fine. I don't really have, like, an ending, or like, an ending statement besides, My Hero Academia is good. Watch it / read it. So, if I think of any funny shit posts, I'll, post them at the end of the video. I hope you all have an awesome day. You too can become a hero.
I found it.